Hi everyone, Erin DeMuth here, coming to you live from our community room in Albany, New York. As you can see, it's weather here up in upstate New York. It's definitely getting a bit colder out, but here today to talk to you about TerraForm. So TerraForm is another one of our great 2024 fall-winter featured collections that's encompassing that architectonic trend. And with this trend, as we talked about with Exquisite last week, really capturing that essence or those details of architecture and, the characteristics it has throughout history. So whether it's nods to old traditional moldings or, other details or elements, TerraForm is really diving into that and exploring those various profiles. So really the concept behind TerraForm is this really beautiful harmony of color, dimensional form, and even nods to nature. So you'll see with the profiles we'll talk about in just a minute, how they nod towards, wave-like elements or, peaks like the mountainside. So really capturing, that really interesting balance of elements. And the other thing I really like about this collection that you may not find with other dimensional collections is the variety of profiles. So what these profiles really do is it allows this collection to shine because you can combine these together to create really unique sculptural elements for your design. And just really put that tailored and curated effect on your design. So, if you're looking for help with any of these elements, design services, which I'm a part of, we can help create guides, draw profile details to really explain to the contractor or your installer how to, bring your vision to life in your space. So without further ado, let's dive into the profiles, and then we'll talk about the color palette as a whole, because it's really gorgeous and really capturing those muted and saturated tones. So within TerraForm, you have 6 different profiles in 2 different size formats. So as you can see in front of me, you have a 2x16 size format. So nice elongated format to really encompass a lot of surface area with this tile. And then you also have a 5x10 size format, and that's only available in one of the profile designs, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So this 2x16, nice size format for wrapping around different curved surfaces due to the small surface width. This is the plateau. So as you can see, your standard kind of flat tile. You also have a shore profile, which I really like. It has kind of this nod to classic like beading details. So you can see just a little bit of a bullnose almost edge on the side of the tile. So that runs the entire length. So it allows you to create some interesting almost beaded details, or you can combine it with the plateau to really accentuate the beading and create a really linear element to your design. You have the ridge profile, which is a convex, so it's curving outward with the fluting, as you can see here. Really nice popular aesthetic. This probably profile has been one of the top sampling aesthetics or trends in dimensional tiles. You have the peak, which has that nice kind of mountain top or peak, comes to a nice kind of point in the center, so it creates a really nice folded effect in your design. There's peak. And then the final is dale. So dale is a concave, so the fluting is curving in. So another really nice profile You could play with combining the concave and the convex to create a really sculptural element in your design. There's the two profiles. And as I mentioned before, we can help with, drawing and communicating the different combinations of the profiles. And then our final profile, which was that 5x10 format, is stacked. So if you look at stacked up close, it has a combination of concave and convex curves. So you get this nice kind of sculptural fluting in a smaller scale, as I had shown with the ridge and the dale previously. The other cool feature about stacked is this is a scored tile. So what that means is you get like a faux grout joint down in the ridges in between the profiles. So you can grout this with, the same color grout as the tile, or you can accentuate it, do something a little bit more bold, like maybe a neon yellow would be super cool. But that's the stacked profile. So really nice kind of sculptural element to this profile. And while I'm up here, I'm gonna take the camera and flip it around so we can look at the colors. So the colors within this collection, as I had mentioned before, really focus on those muted and saturated tones. So you can see overview. You have 8 colors in a matte finish, and it's a very, very chalky matte finish. Really nice touch and feel to it. And then you have 1 color available in the glossy finish. So this is your white colorway. You have a really nice kind of creamy ivory. Your mustard, definitely leaning more towards the tan side. This is your green, which is extremely deep, like olive dark green. You've got tan and cinnamon, so those trending kind of southwestern colors, reflective of the landscape out that way with the sand and the dunes. You've got gray, blue, and charcoal within this color palette. My personal favorite is the blue, just really, really stunning, kind of nice, deep blue-gray color. And here's the other profiles that I showed earlier. So from a top view, you can see, really the nice sculptural elements of these profiles. And as I had mentioned before, combining the two to create, unique surface textures, whether it's using the ridge and the dale in combination, or maybe even combining the shore and peak together. So you get this really nice linear element with that beading of shore combined with the peak. So definitely a lot of options you can create with the TerraForm series. So if you're interested in learning more about this collection, please reach out to us on our website, creativematerialscorp.com, and let us know what you think of TerraForm. Have a great night. Thanks.